Good Day Atlanta, live from the Fox 5 studios.
Vases with faces. It's the unique way our next guest expresses his art. This morning, Lydell Martin explains how he uses ceramic as his canvas. Lydell, good morning and welcome to Good Day.
Good morning. How are you doing?
So nice to see you.
Thank you.
Well, what an interesting, I guess, medium that you're working with, and an interesting way to work with ceramic. How did you get started? How did you get this idea?
Well, actually, about 7 years ago, I started doing airbrushing and doing airbrushing on jackets for people when the rhinestones were out, real popular in the late 90s or early 90s. And from that point, I wanted to do something different. I like challenges, and this is what I'm doing now. So.
And you're doing it very well. Congratulations on your success. Let's take a look at some of the artwork you've brought with you. How about this piece right here?
Okay, yes, this is from my abstract series. We just started doing the abstracts because people now are, you know, they don't want the themes, you know, in their homes. They just want something with a nice color. And the reds and orange and yellows seem to be very popular.
And very vibrant, and the vase kind of is a nice complement to the canvas piece there. Moving along, here we come to some of the faces, which is your signature sort of trademark. Miles Davis.
That's it. Yeah, this particular piece is called Who's Stressing. I'm a big jazz fan, and as you're seeing a lot of my work, I do have a lot of jazz pieces, and Miles being one of my favorite artists, and
the Billie Holiday
as well.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
That's correct. And this particular piece is called Passion, which quite a few people have taken to here in the Atlanta area, New York and Chicago.
Yes, some celebrities are big fans of your work. I understand Tyler Perry has these pieces in his home.
Yes, that's correct. Tyler Perry, I met him about 3 years ago at the National Black Arts Festival in Greenbrier Mall. And he came in and he saw the pieces. He was overwhelmed with them, and he purchased about 6 pieces from me. And just these two are just the beginning of his collection.
They're absolutely breathtaking, just stunning pieces. And on the table behind us, more faces on ceramics again.
That's correct. This particular guy here is called Mr. Cool, and you know, growing up in the 70s and 80s, you know, we were into the Applejack hats, as you can see now.
You're still rocking the vibe.
Yeah, still trying to keep it funky. And,
love it.
You know, I love that word in my work, too, keeping it funky. You know, I like for people to recognize my work when they see it, and I think this here actually represents what I do.
Yeah, and the piece next to it, I like that because you're kind of using a lot of different textures there.
Yes, exactly. This is one of my funky Africans, which is a theme that I have going. This is one of my funky African masks or faces, and I like to use the real retro colors, silver, purple, red, and yellow, and green.
It's so rich.
That's
it is so rich. I love it. And you're using your art on some pieces that can be used as furniture as well.
Yes,
you have a lamp here that's beautiful.
That's right. Just recently we decided to get into things where people can, you know, functional pieces. The lamps, of course, are very functional. And once you turn this particular piece on, it illuminates the artwork itself. And I think that's what people take to my lamps. So this is just one of the pieces that I do, creating different color schemes and things like that for people.
Absolutely. Now, again, it seems that music is one of the themes that you revisit through your work. Talk about these pieces that are on these unique stands. I like that.
Okay, exactly. This is from my jazz series, Funky Jazz series, which in 1996, Zanona Clayton, which is with, of course, Turner Broadcasting. I did the Trumpet Awards back in 1996, and she asked me to create some pieces to which they gave to some of the recipients for that particular year. And from that...
How lucky were they?
Oh, well, I tell you, well, me too as well. In that particular year, since then, I've done about 5 years after that, so it really seemed to take off.
Now, where is your studio? Where are you working from?
Well, actually, right now, we're home based, okay, but the way that I promote my work is through my website, okay, and we do a lot of corporate things, like for Sisters Only. I created one of their pieces for them for V103, for Atlanta Publishing Who's Who, which is one of the recent things I've done for Andy Young. Reynolds, Yolanda Reynolds, which is a very good friend of mine. Okay,
she's fantastic. And you're going to be participating in a prayer breakfast this Saturday, where you're going to be honoring East Point Mayor Patsy Jo Hilliard.
Patsy Jo Hilliard, exactly. I'll be doing a special piece for her, as well as Judge Hatchett. So it looks good for me.
Well, Lydell, we want to thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your really tremendous artwork with us. It's been an honor to have you.
Thank you very much.
You can see Lydell's work this Saturday at the prayer breakfast at the Georgia International Convention Center in College Park. Call 404-765